Hour DTF Radio. We in the building. You already know. Murder Ave, Madam Bullet. It's 7 o'clock, man.
Tuesday night.
Talk about it.
Wait, listen, man, and I hope y'all was tuned in earlier because, you know, from 6 to 7 o'clock, you get them new exclusives with the legendary one and only DJ Ron G. So make sure Tuesday that you tune in at 6 so you get that music before we start talking crazy on
Right, you get the hyper hour.
Right, so you get that vibe. Right? Exactly, you get that vibe right there.
That's the let me while I'm driving home from work. That's what that is.
Let me turn up real quick on my Snapchat.
Let
me turn the Snapchat on.
I'm driving home from work, hitting the highway. I got an hour to get home. While I listen to this music, get home, and then you know how you like getting on the phone and talking with your friends. So that's when you tune in.
And I'll be like, I'm turned up. I got plans, but in all reality, you just going home to take your bra off and drink some wine.
For me, it's not even take your pants off. It's always no pants Tuesday, man.
Pants.
It's no pants Tuesday. Madam Bullet's back, yo.
Yo, listen, man.
Madam Bullet's back.
You had us worried.
How was your injured week?
I'm fucking Calamity Jane. That's all I gotta say, man.
You know what that's from,
I'm a dropper. What is it from?
That was Karma, because you had made fun of her when she went up the stairs.
That is such a lie. Listen.
She said,
do it on a Tuesday.
She said, Boo Boo be all right.
I was like, she be all right. She's like, I cracked my phone.
Yeah, I was sitting there. I was like, nah. It's like,
and it all happens on a Tuesday.
Remember, that shit wasn't my car, so I didn't want to start touching buttons and shit. I wanted to roll down the window and make fun of Murder to her face, because that's what real friends do. You know what I mean?
Gosh, I was so sad. I'm like, I'm good.
I saw how she fall.
Started walking up.
She pulled the Pee Wee Herman. She was like, I meant to do that.
But how'd she fall up the steps?
You know what the worst falling up the steps is? When you're going up the stairs to your house and nobody's around, and then you fall and it's like boom, 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 and then you look around and you're like, did anybody see that? Yeah. It's even worse because you're wondering if anybody's behind their door snickering at you.
Wasn't the person walking up the stairs at the same time?
Oh my gosh, so there was this guy that was sitting and watched me fall up, and then someone behind me, and they're like, are you okay? I'm like, I cracked my phone. They're like,
bitch, you be alright. They were like, bitch, you be alright. Forget it.
You're good. You're good to go.
And that's the problem with y'all. First thing you want to worry about is your cracked phone, not if your knee is busted. I bet you looked at your phone to see if your phone was cracked when you fell.
I didn't really give a shit because I was worried about not tearing my knee again.
Oh. Yeah.
I don't want to go through all that. I'm not trying to have the surgery.
Two different things.
I tore my ACL before. I tore my ACL at a show that I hosted or I helped host and a few years ago. My knee hasn't been the same since, but I don't want to do the whole PT and do a fucking surgery.
So you was basically in the house this week.
Yeah, I was. Well, no, I would have loved to be in the house, but I still have school.
Oh, okay.
Bitches in med school, you can't miss that shit, baby. You can't miss no surgery,
and those
baby.
student loans are gonna still come in whether you missed it or not.
Exactly. I was gimpy and limpy though. I'll tell you that much.
This weekend I attended one of my friend's baby shower. It was really cool. It was an all white affair, so I was like, "Am I really gonna wear white?" But it came out really nice.
Baby shower.
Yeah, it was popping. It was really
all white baby shower in October.
Are they married?
They're not married, but it was beautiful.
No white baby.
It was really nice. Maybe that whatever it represented.
I get it, but I don't really feel the purity in wearing all white.
So what you think? Any woman who wears white on their wedding day who's already had sex is faking the funk?
No,
yeah, exactly. Like, okay, let's be real.
That's true. I'm not gonna wear white in my wedding.
I will. Are her and the guy together?
Yeah.
Are they together? They live together?
They live together. They have a house, everything. They just haven't gotten married. Yeah.
Okay. So maybe they should have went like light yellow.
maybe not exactly all white.
It's like all, they're like you can wear beige, but it's an all white.
They should have went off white.
They looked cute. It was nice. I actually attended the Stride for Breast Cancer Walk on Sunday at Jones
right?
Beach.
Okay.
It was beautiful. I'm gonna tell you the creative costumes that these people had on. I'm like, I have to be prepared for next year.
I was mad I missed it.
Really beautiful. Shout outs to Lodge 166 in Brooklyn. They definitely held it down. They hosted the DJ the event, which was really cool because before you got to the midpoint of, it was a 5-mile walk, and before you got there, they were definitely amping everybody up with music, so it was a really positive thing. And they raised a lot of money, so, shout outs to everybody who went on Sunday at Jones Beach. It it was really a popping and positive event.
Yeah, but don't forget October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, so that's why you see all your NFL favorites wearing the pink. Don't forget to donate. Also, there was my school attended, and we had our own little team, and we did the walk. So that was cool. Shout out to my school.
The Orchard Beach one?
No, this was in Central Park, yeah.
I'm
and
mad,
this was
I missed the walks.
Yeah, this is in Central
It's
Park.
so positive. It makes you feel so good.
Yeah, it's so
Walking those 5
positive. There's so
miles.
many positive women.
Yeah. And there's men too. Don't get it twisted. There's
I know
a lot
it's
of men
men, but
wearing
it's a lot of
tutus and
women.
really
Men
represent.
can get
when
breast
you-
cancer too, by the way,
I hear all that, but when you a bachelor, that shit is I love the woman.
I mean, it is the best way to meet women, but you're
that
kind of
should be
a
the
creep
reason why you
if you're
go,
going there to
bro.
meet
Come
women.
on.
You creep.
I'm going there for both reasons, but I'm just saying.
By the way, you can't say you're going there for both reasons to a woman who's had breast cancer. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Save the boobies. Save the boobies.
He's like, you got to touch a boobie to make sure it's good.
Save
right?
the boobies.
Right?
You all right?
So Rella's getting, ladies, so just so you know, Rella's giving out breast exams all throughout Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Hey, let me see.
He said, let me see.
Checking for lumps.
But no, definitely, this is definitely the month to get checked out. Make sure you go to your PCP. Make sure you get checked out, and it's always good
What y'all
to.
call it? The OB? What is it?
OB, that is for your vagina.
Oh,
What did you just ask to check out? What did you just?
OBGYN.
Nah, I thought they checked the woman.
Well, that happens. I mean, in the course of a normal gynecological exam, that
They
does happen
definitely
where you may
ask you.
choose to have your doctor examine your breasts for said
Yeah,
lumps,
I'm just
tumors,
saying.
or cancers.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's where it starts, right? He checks it first and then tells
You can do it at home though. You can also download. By the way, don't forget to go online. They have on AMA, which is American Medical Association. They have ways that you can do a home breast exam,
Yeah.
ladies. So don't.
They
So if
run
you
it
don't have
step by
insurance,
step.
that's not an excuse.
And I'm starting a website, and I got a
Rel's
website.
free
You can
breast
make an-
exams.
You can make an
son.
appointment, and I'll come and I'll tell you exactly what to look for.
You fucking
hear
creep.
And then that comes with cooking afterwards, right?
Oh yeah.
What does that come with? Dinner and wine afterwards?
Yo, I might cook. I might cook.
He
I might cook
you
if
hear
you.
him?
What is it? Your microwave
I might
special?
cook if
Last
it's
week he was talking about he making empanadas and all this. I said, well, you gonna bring it on a Tuesday? Cause we
What's
not empanadas. I made shrimp parmesan on top of linguine, fam. No, it's
linguine?
I ain't gonna
Those
lie.
flat noodles freak me out.
the best part of my week was Mom Dukes is in town, and last night she made some arroz con gandules. She made some string beans and some oxtails. Yo,
Yes.
Oh my God.
So where does your mother's coming to your mother's visiting you? Can I come and eat some
Yeah,
oxtail?
like,
Can
you
we
didn't
do
even
it?
invite.
Can we get a do-over?
y'all buying the oxtail?
I love oxtail. I buy the oxtail. I don't care.
I don't got no problem.
And I'll
You
bring the
didn't even
empanadas.
That's so rude. You didn't
Yo,
even invite.
I know. I told my peoples, they was like, "Yo, word, you ain't even say nothing to nobody about the oxtail. You dirty." I said, "Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. This
Oh
batch
my
was for
God.
me."
Oxtail's
Tell
pretty
them to do it
expensive,
again.
yo.
Yeah, it is.
Yo, but I got the restaurant depot joint, so I
Oh,
get
so
the
you
oxtail.
lit. Trust me, I know.
You
In
get
the
that shit for
summertime.
dirt cheap.
Yeah, you already know fish and
You
spaghetti.
said, but you gotta buy 90 pounds of that shit though,
You
right?
already know.
Yeah, no.
I just had roti this weekend too. That's something I haven't had in I didn't even want. She made it with curry goat and stewed chicken, like
Yeah.
in the. Oh, I can't. I was like, you know what? Even though there's goat in this, cause this is great. Just give me the roti and that curry sauce. It was over.
I haven't had that in such a long time. So
But before we'll be right back, because y'all know we got that. Every week we got that Murder's Ear to the Ave, and she's gonna let y'all know what's going on out there in them streets,
Ow.
going on the avenues, because we deal with avenues. We don't just deal with the streets. You feel me?
Exactly. Because dealing with the streets is just one thing, man. But when you're dealing with avenues, you're a little more high class.
high
You know
class.
High class, baby.
You gotta respect it, man. You gotta respect it. So we'll be right back. It's the HOLLA HOUR DTF Radio. Woo. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Our guest is in the building.
I'm
early,
with
too.
it.
That's always
Secret
a
guest. That's not so secret.
It's not. So
I like
secret.
our guest today.
I do too.
I'm excited. Go to commercial.
I know. I'm trying to get there. I don't know what just happened.
I wish I had that up.
You already know.
Good answer. Good answer.
fight. I split it up with my niggas, let's get it. Get out your feelings, young niggas, let's get it. I got stars in my ceiling. Jump out the ring and I hop on my shoulder. Watching my moves, watching my steps and my shoes. When everybody did the Gucci and Louis, we was under me shoes. 2012 when we did the Giuseppe's. My jealous is cool. When you little niggas was worried about yours, we was rocking the lose. If I got the lose, I better lose. Yeah, the job on that bread up. Shorty's a proper, she look like me. Got it swing up inside of the chill like a fool. I was surprised and I was so fed up. And I was like a drop in the floor. Tell her when you out, I went home. But you said that it's all like a fool. I took a break down on another level. Dancing on the money, I'm dancing on the devil. Mix it purple with you, y'all got the next on the next, hard to keep this shit together.
Yeah, it's the Holla Hour, DTF Radio. It's your boy, Ron Holla Murder Ave. And Madam Bullet is back in the building.
Bang, bang. Madam Bullet, you know what I'm saying? All of your area and your stereo.
She back in the building on both feet.
On both feet. You know, a little limpy and gimpy, you know what I'm saying? Like crip walk on a motherfucker.
I know, right?
Yo, it was so funny. I'm on the ground. I cannot pull y'all. I can't move. But I'm not going to make it, but I can just move my fingers.
It's like, I don't know if you guys can hear me right now, but
I was laying on the floor.
That's crazy. But yo, it's about time for that Murder's Ear to the Ave. Murder, what's going on out there in them streets, man?
Okay, so we're going to start off with the sneaker release that's happening on October 24th. Air Jordan will be releasing the 3 times a charm Air Jordan 8. This colorway includes shades of infrared 23, black, bright concord, and yellow. These colors represent the teams MJ conquered during each of his first 3 NBA titles in 1991 until 1993. So you can check that out on mavenueny.com. We also had, did anybody watch Love and Hip Hop last night?
Yeah.
No, I was doing a show, but we'll talk about that on, you know what I'm saying, Bullets Minute.
Yeah, like,
Watch that.
it's so crazy. I guess there was a situation.
Which Love and Hip Hop is this? Is this LA or is this
This is no, yeah, the Hollywood.
Hollywood, Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. Okay.
Yeah, so I guess yesterday Nikki tried to be a good friend and approach Soulja Boy's side chick because I guess she's good with she's cool with Nia, but I don't know. I seen Soulja Boy on Oxygen. I done seen him on VH1. I done seen him on BET. I don't know, like he's everywhere with what he's good. And when she approached the girl Nas, like it looked gross.
Wait, she threw up on her?
She threw up.
She went to try to talk to her and instead threw up on her.
No, she didn't throw up on her, but I guess you know when you try to hold it in, and she just straight yacked in her hand.
Oh,
Disgusting.
and she's too pretty for that too. I mean,
Yeah.
a little plastic, but pretty. But that's disgusting, bro.
It's and of course they had the Out in Hip Hop.
Told her not to swallow.
The Out in Hip Hop special last night. They had it on Logo Network as well as VH1. So it was in a couple of networks last night.
And this was about that. This is about one of the stars of the show, who is gay man coming out in hip hop.
Yeah. So basically it was Mills, and he was coming out to his girlfriend, or a loved one that he was going out for a good time. It was his high school sweetheart, and him coming out, it became a really big subject because when it came out to his family, it was a hard thing to do. So they had a whole special on it afterwards, and I don't know, but I feel like when they were coming out about everything. They put a lot of religion onto it. They put a lot of different ethnicities that have to deal with it, and it became a really big discussion. So I mean, if you guys want to check it out, it's available on VH1 as well as mavenueny.com. And like, what do you guys think about that?
We gotta have that as one of the topics, man. About being gay, not just a man, but a woman. But mostly, really, it's easier for a woman to come out as a gay, as a gay woman, as opposed to a gay man in hip hop, because they claim that you lose your street credibility. But listen, I had a roommate who was gay, and he was more gangster than any other dude I've ever had as a roommate.
And
like,
that's exactly one of the topics that
really
were happening last night, is that how hyperactive women, as Nicki Minaj or Little Kim, can have that bisexual standard, and then
not lose their credibility.
Yeah, exactly. And then hip hop artists like Sia, you know, she tries to come out with that masculine, and it's just, it doesn't work the same for both. So it's not just for, I guess, women, but it didn't work out on their side. She said, she talked about how she got judged, and her music doesn't come out and resist, but you know, they support Nicki. So it's really upon all aspects and angles that you know, they really hit every single angle upon you know, being involved with the same sex or transgender, you know what I mean? So it's definitely something to check out. And if you guys need hotlines or anything to speak to someone, if you haven't came out, or if you have came out and you don't know how to deal with this situation, we definitely have lists of hotlines on mavenueny.com so that you're able to check out and call in so that you can speak to someone to help you out.
Yeah, because there's nothing to be ashamed of. You are who you are, and you have to be true to you. As long as I feel like this, as long as you're not pushing your religious, political, or sexual, any kind of views, as long as you're not pushing your views onto somebody, you're just saying, hey, this is who I am. I am the same person. I'm a human being, and that's it. And you're not pushing your thing on anybody else. There's nothing wrong with it, man. Nobody should be ostracized.
I don't even want to get into it because I could go on for days about this topic.
Yeah.
So
moving along.
I'm not even going. All I'm gonna say is that one thing everybody gotta remember: the whole thing with hip hop. Hip hop is about machismo, and that's basically at the end of the day, when it's just like hip hop is based off of the streets, and basically the streets. In the streets, the code is you can't be no punk. You can't be a punk. You can't be a faggot. You can't be pussy. You can't be this. You can't.
Yeah, and these are like
people have gone so far as to say, far as to say no homo before they say something because they don't want to be perceived as gay.
That's what I'm saying. So with the whole thing with hip hop, that's the way it's been for years. It's just like
not for years, always.
Right, but for you just gotta remember too, when it's coming from the street, it's the same thing as the street. You ain't never really hear, like you don't really hear. The first time you ever seen a gay gangster was Omar on The Wire, right? Like,
And actually, one of the actresses from The Wire, she was there also speaking upon the fact that she wasn't respected, and everyone was either calling her either a boy, a little boy, or a girl, and these are one of the things that I feel like in hip hop there's so many unwritten rules, but then people fail to realize what hip-hop is. Is it all this is commercial on the radio, or is it really speaking and voicing out what you've been through? We've failed to see and we've forgotten what the realism of hip-hop's been through all this commercial stuff. And in all honesty,
you gotta remember too,
hip-hop is just somebody like telling their story.
But like I said, the whole thing is that you gotta remember hip-hop didn't come from a commercial place. It came from a street place. So when it's coming from the street, you're gonna get street mentality. So the street mentality of hip hop is what is embedded in everybody in hip hop. So now, when you have that same street mentality, those street ways, it's just brought into the music.
Yeah.
So now when it's brought into the music, it's the same thing as you made fun of the dude that played double dutch, but you didn't make fun of the girl that knew how to, that could cross you, that could give you a big crossover in basketball. You see what I'm saying? So that's all it is. But what else you got going on? Because we'll talk about that all day.
And of course, we have our guest in.
Yeah, we're going to get right to
let's get into it.
We're going to get right to it. We're going to introduce someone. We come back right after this. So don't you go nowhere. It's the Holla Hour DTF Radio. I think
3, 2.
I think because she's kind of fly. We gotta play something real sexy. So we're doing sexy.
Right? I might just take her out on a date tonight.
On the dot, I hit my baby. She knows why. Why? We're alone. The taxi in the backseat. Who's in the backstreets? Here we go. Oh no. We got stairwell action, elevators packing, touching on me while I'm kissing you. Oh girl, baby, 'cause all I want is you. It's whatever you wanna do. I can make your dream come true. Got my heart, no holding back. I love to love, and that's what's bad. Midnight love in his hotel, love in his hotel. And he can make some love in his hotel. We'll go on and on and on. Midnight love in his hotel, love in his hotel. We can make sweet love in this hotel. We'll go on and on and on. We lay on the bed. I take control, you throw the sheets on the floor. Say, give me some more. Give me some more. I can go for hours. Just tell me, baby girl, when to go. Tell me to go. Tell me to go. Trust I know this love. Will last forever. Ain't nobody do it like me. Check it with me. I could be your lifetime free. Cause all I want is you. It's whatever you wanna do. I can make your dreams come true. You got my heart, no holding back. I love to love and that's a fact. Midnight love in this hotel. Love in this hotel. And we can make some love in this hotel. We'll go on and on and on. Midnight love in this hotel. Love in this hotel. We can make sweet love in this hotel. We'll go on and on and on. La 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 baby, la 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 baby, la 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 midnight love in this hotel, love in this hotel. We can make some love in this hotel. We'll go on and on and on. Midnight love in this hotel, love in this hotel. We can make sweet love in this hotel. We'll go on and on and on. Get love in this hotel, get love in this hotel.
We are back. It's the Holla Hour, DTF Radio, Murder Ad Madam Bullet, and your boy Bell Holla. And we got our special guest in the building.
Miss Allison Dayka.
Hey, girl.
Get 'em,
How
girl.
you doing?
Hey guys.
Get him, girl.
She sounds so sexy. Hey guys.
Hey guys.
You sure you're a phone sex operator? You sure that's the kind of car you're into?
See what had happened.
Yeah, right?
You have your own company on the low. You think I don't know, man? That's why your name is Madam, man. You think I don't know? You have your own company. You're good at that stuff. So what's going on, Miss Lady?
Oh man, too much.
Too much?
I was just telling you guys before, I'm on like 5 hours, 10 hours sleep in the past 3 days. I'm tired. But just,
You don't look tired.
You know
I
what
know,
it
that's
is?
the same thing I said. I said she looks fabulous.
Yeah, she does.
It's my makeup artist Kiki. She beats the shit out of my face in an amazing way.
Kiki.
No, right? Shout out to
Right. I'm
Kiki.
gonna have to call her up.
Yes.
because
The best thing. She's a godsend. You have no idea.
You look super fresh faced. I'm
you.
so, like if I like want to look tired, I want to look this way if I'm tired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the new tired look?
That's the new right. The fabulous is the new tired and shit. Thanks for bringing that back.
You're welcome.
Yo, we in it.
So, but you're tired for a reason though, because you've got all the projects going on. So you
Yes.
got a lot of things going on.
I just came back from 50's house. I painted on a shitload of effing bottles, which was really dope. I was there for quite some time and just came back. So, I mean, if you look at my Instagram, it's all over my Instagram.
Wait, we just came back when today?
Yeah, I drove back like not even a few hours from Connecticut. So,
Wow.
Oh, wow.
How long
yeah,
was you out there?
from Sunday. So I was painting bottles all day for the past 2 days straight.
Well, yeah, I mean, when you're doing something for 50, like when you start, you do something for certain people, you gotta have the same work ethic as those people. Like,
Oh, completely. Go hard or go home.
Yeah.
You know?
Absolutely.
Oh no, I mean, I'm a type of person, like, especially my mom and my dad, they're super hard workers. And I've learned, like, if I have to live off Starbucks for the next 10 days, like, I will do that. I mean, that's what successful people do. So Starbucks, you know, hey.
That's what they call that that's the real rock star lifestyle. It's not sex, drugs, and rock and roll. It's Starbucks paint and rock and roll, Starbucks paint and hip
I'm a
hop.
Dunkin' Donuts guy.
You're a Dunkin' Donuts kind of guy.
This is bad, but I feel like Dunkin' Donuts is they take shit and just mix it with a little hot water and just give it to you and put a little froth on top and
Sure,
that you call it a day. You know what I mean?
Listen, every time I go to a Dunkin' Donuts, they give me my sandwich looking all disky. Motherfucker, you had one job. Yeah, one job.
First of all, it's called Dunkin' Donuts. I wouldn't get anything as far as food.
Breakfast sandwich. No, but a Dunkin' Donuts, it's a breakfast sandwich. You
I
know,
agree.
like how bad does my
know what?
bacon, egg, and cheese have to look?
Oh, you know, I will say, this is bad. This is, you know, when I am on the run, I love the number 6 and the fact that I know the number is bad. It's like a veggie, like egg
The veggie flatbread, that's actually good.
It is really good.
I'm mad at all
That's the
of
one
y'all.
thing they can't get wrong.
First of all, ain't no hot plate, ain't no skillet, ain't no grill. This is all microwave bologna.
Yeah, no, really.
Like I said, I will only get donuts. If I was you, all these delis in New York that you can get that bacon, egg, and cheese from, I would go there.
I don't eat. Dunkin' Donuts, by the way, taste like wax.
I get
afterwards.
agita.
Yeah,
You know, like
because it's wax. It's not real.
I just get the coffee, and the only reason I like Dunkin' Donuts is because nobody else got coconut shots.
Wait, what? They have what?
Coconut shots.
I'm utterly obsessed with coconut. Like, have you ever had coconut chips? Now,
You got me.
I can't fuck with a coconut flake. You can give me coconut flavor, but a coconut flake, I am not fucking.
I think
it's
tastes
like
so
a
good
real,
with shrimp.
it's like a chip. Like, well, not like a real chip, but they
Yeah.
just take like flakes of coconut and then probably toast them for a while, and you have like that nice crunch. Ugh. All right, let me stop. I'm hungry.
Speaking
We're
of,
gonna have a coconut party
right?
because I'm a coconut.
That's going to be our version of an all-white party, coconut party on Fat Girl Friday.
Right? On a Tuesday.
Yo.
So I know that your artwork now consists of acrylic, mixed 3D essentials like pins and nails on the canvas. But when you first started creating art, what products did you start with that introduced you to your talent of creativity?
Oh, I mean, for the most part, I've always been obsessed with or used acrylic. It dries quicker. It's just easier, more flexible. But I want to say my current, like with the pins and the nails and stuff like that, I have an obsession with taking like household items, like stuff that you wouldn't expect to be dope, and going ham on it with the nails and the pins and stuff like that. But I kind of have transitioned over, and I'm really using a lot of diamond dust, which was on the Chinks piece.
Oh, that's not. Yeah, I saw that. Oh, I love that.
It looked so beautiful.
Yes.
Like, the finished product was definitely really like clean cut, and it looks so detailed. So
You had
It's almost angelic.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like,
are we
that's-
talking about the first or the second one? So the first one was the original one with the black and white stripes, and then they're both used diamond dust. But the second one, the tribute piece, with the gold frame, that one was very angelic. He looked like he was floating.
Yeah, and that's what I like about that. Yeah,
I love that one.
How did you even know that you were able to use that piece within your creativity work? Because it really came out so detailed, and a lot of people try, and it doesn't come out the same with such detail.
I mean, it's just patience, you know? So like with the Chinks piece, like my photographer, Rich God, he was really, really affected by...
Shout out to my guy.
He was really affected by Chinks' passing. He already had lost like 7 people this year or something like that. So it was just like another stab to his heart. And when he came, he was really, really upset. And I was like, all right, you know, let me do something for him. So I had created it, not, you know, having any idea like where it went, because it got huge. And it was weird. I was on Google, and I just, you know, Googled him to get like images, and I saw that one image, and that's the initial image is the one that he was sitting on that stool, and I just chopped it and cut it off, and then manipulated it and played with it, and then I put it on the canvas. And I mean, it took a while. Like, I was thinking about it for a good week before I even started on it. But as far as like detail and stuff like that, it's just a matter of my patience level and my mood at the time, because you know my Gemini ways. You know, we
All right, so
Geminis, you do and
Wait,
don't,
what's
one
the
foot in, one foot
June
out.
12th. I'm like a true Gemini.
You
My
are
mom's
fucking
Gemini.
Oh, jeez.
But the
Lord Jesus now.
How many
Exactly.
personalities do you have, like your ultra egos?
well, it depends. What day are we talking?
So you know what? Speaking of that, on your Gemini, I mean, when you paint, do you transcend? Some people, when, like for instance, you know, some musicians, when they're like much. Jim Morrison, when he said when he was on stage, he transcended. He wasn't himself. It felt like someone. It was an Indian for him. It was an Indian. And he said that the Indian jumped into my body, and I feel like it's still there.
Yeah.
And so he transcended. So when you're doing your artwork, are you in a zone? Do you transcend? Like, is it something that, I mean, by the time you actually look up at it, you're like, whoa, did I do that? Or like, did I really take that much time? Oh, holy shit, what time? Like, do you ever feel like that? How does it come to you when the artistic rush?
When I'm in, well, I have to get in the zone. I don't like people there for the most part, especially in the creating. The only person I really, really like there is my best friend and manager. I can only have her there. Anyone else, I'm like, don't call me, don't text me, don't FaceTime me, don't Skype me.
Right.
But I do just get in the zone, and if I showed you pictures of the Chinks piece before it was done, it looks like crap.
Yeah.
And so I go through this phase when I create. I guess this is a Gemini that you're asking. So I'll go from so gung-ho and so excited, like, yes, I cannot, this is gonna be so fucking dope. And then I get to the point where, like, I have a breakdown and want to, like, rip everything out and, like, throw shit. Like, I had done this Edward Scissor piece hands for a salon on Lower East Side.
Yeah, I seen that.
Oh, my God. Yes, I want it.
That thing was huge, by the way. It was, like, 96. It was the size of a car.
Seriously, I was like, what the F?
Yeah. But before that, like, I had to deliver it, let's just for all purpose sake, on a Thursday, right? Mm-hmm. I had a breakdown 2 days prior, and the piece I was working on, I got very angry at it. And let's just say it no longer exists. And then I started the piece all over again, and then that's the one that you see now.
Wow, 2 days, and not even, because it probably took a half a day just to get back from the breakdown. So it's like it really took you probably like 40 hours to do.
No, it is. The Chinks pieces take a long, that level of detail,
right?
And any portraits take an exuberant amount of time,
right?
But yeah. So to answer your question directly, I guess it's like a little, like an up and down.
You have like peaks and valleys.
Yeah, I have peaks and valleys, but I do zone out. I do zone out.
You got a little Jekyll and Hyde thing going
on. Yeah, I guess so.
Right, I like the way you say, even though it is Jekyll and Hyde, but I kind of like the way you misspoke, Jackie and Hyde. You know what I'm saying? It's little Jacqueline Hyde.
So I know that your most controversial piece was that which you used yourself with the lace undergarments, and you were surrounded by your artwork. Even with the backlash, will you be continuing artwork in that sense?
I mean, yeah, I don't see why not. I feel like for me, my body's also like a canvas. And I mean, there was like some rude remarks, and like, I mean, I had some people taking photos and go, oh, is that your tit? Did you Photoshop or whatever it is? I'm gonna be honest, I did put a filter on it to like smooth my skin out, but I didn't like Photoshop myself. But yeah, I definitely will, because I feel like the woman body is like a form of art, and like you have to brace in every size. Like I fluctuate in size, so I know every woman does, but no, I definitely will.
And you weren't using the filter you're not using the filter as a tool to fake who you are.
No, I'm enhancing it.
But exactly, and that's what artists do. They use filters and different types of
exactly.
like it's another way of a canvas. A filter is another type of a canvas where you can show something in a different way.
Right, exactly. But I didn't Photoshop it like my knockers or my ass or anything.
Because I know that well, definitely in New York, I think we could all relate that a lot of women do use their body, to get further in, like, the bottle holes, like typical New York thing, the club scene. But did you feel that with that, you know what I mean, that people were trying to exuberate that on your artwork?
No, I see what you're saying. I mean,
yes, like the anger from that, trying to deflecting it her way,
right? Making. I mean, right. I hear what you're saying. I definitely got. You know what I did get a lot more of is I got the DMs and like the hey ma, and especially after
no bull, yo,
like exactly. I'll
probably hit you up. You didn't even know it.
Exactly.
Creep like. I can't even say y'all. Feel that I'm that
He's
much.
Probably like, I got linguini, girl.
I guess if that's the worst.
No, that's in-person creep.
Huh?
I'm an in-person creep.
Well, then I give you kudos for that. I give.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not
scared me a little.
You're not an internet creep.
Yeah, I'll give kudos to the guys that are like, hey, mom, I'm trying to get to know you. I'd be like, okay. I mean, I just don't respond now. I truly just, like, you text me. Like, if you somehow get my number, I just don't. Like, there's a business line, there's a personal line.
Right.
Like, if you get the business line and I don't respond, like, I just don't respond anymore. But, yeah, I give kudos to the direct creeps. The other ones that are like, yeah, come to the studio, let's chill. And it's just like, how about not?
Yeah. Right. How about there will be no Netflix and chill? Like, it's going to be like, how old do you think I am? I am not 16.
First of all, I ain't even down with Rich Dollar. I ain't a creep.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man.
Oh, my goodness. She just said she gives you props for being an in-person creep.
I'm just saying, though, I'm not going to do the internet thing. I'm just going to be like, yo, when I see you, I see you. If it's meant for me to see you, I'm going to see you. That's it. I ain't got a time for all that. Matter of fact, I ain't even on no dating sites. I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, all right.
Why is you?
He is.
Do you believe this?
What?
I'm not on no dating sites.
Listen, to each his own. This is a judgment-free zone.
I hear
Don't be lying.
Much like what Planet Fitness claims to be.
Exactly.
It's a judgment-free zone. Fuck that. I'm Judgy Wudgyson.
Let me tell you why I don't believe in the dating sites, because everybody on the dating site is giving you the best story of their life
Plenty
ever.
of fish.
Right. Like
Plenty. I call it plenty of fucks.com.
Plenty of fish.
Nah,
I don't know.
you-
I think I don't know.
Nah,
You might
you
not
gotta
be on it?
listen.
I don't
listen,
know.
I ain't got time for none
You're
of that.
Plenty of Fish. I caught one of my exes on Plenty of Fish, and I changed his bio to the complete opposite. Like, I went in on it. I was like saying like he loves like tall, dark, and handsome, and da da da.
Oh
Like,
my,
and
that's
he started-
hilarious.
Listen, that's my Gemini side. I mean, that's the
I love
old
that, but you know what?
Gemini side.
That if he was doing that while he was with you, yeah, that was warranted.
Oh yeah, completely.
That was definitely
Yeah.
warranted.
Deserved it.
Come on. I ain't got
Now,
time.
do you feel that because you do all this artwork on canvas, do you ever use yourself, like your fashion, your style of way of dressing? Have you ever extenuated that with going to an event or anything?
Oh, I mean, I go in. I mean, I always love getting dressed. I always love getting my makeup done.
Yeah.
But yeah, for sure. Eventually, what I want to is to have like art apparel. So all of my art, I'm working on to do like in my art form on apparel, like
Yeah.
clothes, like shirts and stuff like that. But yeah,
I'll
I'm
buy
definitely.
it. I'll buy that for $1.
Now, when did you start actually working with clothes, like your own clothes? When did you say, hey, today I'm going to just tear here and do a little bit of work on this sleeve? Or
I think it's just my mood. It didn't, I mean, I'm just a creator. At the end of the day, I'm a creator of really dope shit. Like that's what I have to say. And that's on every level, whether it be clothing, whether it be art, whether it be just the way I decorate my house or whatever
I
it
can
may
just
be.
imagine your room, girl.
I was
I
just
mean,
gonna
right now
ask
it's
you,
really
what does
messy.
your house look like? Like, is it like a plethora of DIY projects? You know what I mean? Like,
actually-
it's some really cool shit. Because I'm like, I want to go sit on your floor and just look around.
Because my apartment is like, I'm a real bachelor. And
But you got pizza on the ceiling?
No, all my walls are white. So, if you want to give me a price, you could go have fun on them. Because everybody yells at me. Yo, what? Put some pictures up.
That's your mother. He said, put some pictures up. That's your mama saying
Put
that.
some pictures up. But no, my female
Notice how the
friends
creep,
that-
his mama's the only one that
Yeah.
goes to his house.
Says a lot.
You gotta know how to say things for the masses. I don't know who's listening.
Oh my God.
My mama says, nah, but even like my close female friends, even some of my boys that's into interior decorating, they're like, yo, fam,
Can you introduce?
like the white wall. See, here we go.
So you
I'm
can do.
not introducing nobody to nobody. If y'all bump into each other,
That sounds like me. Have you ever hooked any one of your friends up?
Oh yeah, I just don't get involved anymore because then when it comes back and the relation goes
like
down
a
the shit,
backlash.
I'm just
Doesn't
like,
it always
listen.
bite you in the ass?
Yeah, I'm like,
right?
I didn't know he was a cheater, and like at the end of the day, you kind of do know, and you're just like, oh,
You're
fuck,
like,
I don't
don't-
want to be the reason,
Right, don't involve me. Like, that shit ain't had nothing to do
Right.
with me.
Right.
see, but you know what though? I had a family member and he went at one of my homegirls. And I said, listen, I told her, I said, because I already know. He's my cousin. Like, we've been doing this since knee high to a fly.
He's a playboy.
my
Right? So I said, listen, I'm letting you know right now, I don't want to hear nothing. Don't bother me. I don't want to hear nothing. Don't complain. But what I respected is, so this is, no lie, and this is why I love him. First date they went on, he said, yo, let me tell you something. I'm going to keep it 100 with you. I'm a liar. I'm a cheater. Straight up told her what it is. You feel what I'm saying?
And she probably was like, ooh, I like him more.
You had to respect it, though.
Yeah.
You had to respect it. I told y'all we've been doing this since knee high to a fly. I'm sorry. Listen. So anyway, this is my question to you, though. My question to you is, like, give me the, because I'm really considering this artwork on my walls.
Uh-huh.
Give me the process start to finish. Obviously, I can't be there because you
Right.
don't like nobody around. So that means I got to.
Don't take
That means you're gonna have to
Don't
rent
take
the
offense.
hotel. You know what I'm saying? Or find one of your little
I'm
girlfriends.
gonna Airbnb
right.
my apartment to get that money back. So
Oh
listen.
my God.
So listen. Give me the process start to finish.
Start to finish? Do you want? Okay. I come up with an idea or something triggers my thought. So like, perfect example. You know all the hearts that I did with the nails and screws and shit like that?
That was beautiful.
I love it.
I had seen it was J-Lo was wearing something and she had like pins in her shirt, and don't ask me why, I just ran with it, and at the same time my aunt had passed, so I was heartbroken. People
Yeah.
think like they'll see those heart pieces and they'll be like, what man broke your heart? Like,
Yeah.
fuck you. Like, I had a passing. Like, it's not always about a man, okay?
Right, it ain't always over some dick. Relax. Just shut it down.
Calm down. But I saw that, and it's just like, it's just a string of ideas. So like when you do walk into my room, especially, there's papers everywhere, all over the walls. Like, it's organized. I'm an OCD freak to the max, but when I
Type A
create,
personality.
I mean, but that's the Gemini. That's the part of it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's super. So I see things. I'm on Instagram. I look at things on Instagram. Like, I just go through stuff. I also, like, my mentor, he's a renowned artist, Hunt Sloanham. And when I go to his studio, which is absolutely divine, I get inspiration and ideas and stuff like that. So it's kind of like with the Chinks thing or the Edward or the 50 or whatever it is, like, I kind of have like a pot cooking, right? We got a stew. So we throw some vegetables in and stuff like that. And then it just rolls. And then, like, sometimes it can take me, for me, the longest time is the idea. It could take me longer for the idea than the actual execution. So like the Chinks piece, that, I mean, as long as it took me a long time to create it, the idea, like what I want in the back, even though it's so simple, it's hard, you know?
Everything together.
Right.
And just knowing exactly what you're going to use for the piece.
Yeah.
Now, like, when you get everything, do you know already your recipe? Oh, I'm going to use this and this and that. Or do you go along and do it? Because, like, we've seen that you had used that for the Chinks piece.
A Diamond Dust?
Yeah, but did you think that in the beginning, did you think that that's what you were going to use? Or was that already in your mind? Or did you go through, like, a whole process of brainstorming and then sitting down and saying that's exactly what you wanted to do?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I knew that I wanted something but like right now I have obsessions with things, right? So like right now my obsession is Diamond Dust and like the gold flakes and the stuff like that.
So that's what we're gonna see in your artwork
so
now.
you might see that in my artwork for a little bit,
Right.
But yeah, so like I definitely knew. I always know like a ballpark idea, but there's an art store like right around the corner from my house, which is like
That must fuck you up on the daily.
yeah, it does. It's like a good and bad thing, but so I usually have a ballpark idea. Obviously, always acrylic, and a bunch of other different mediums. But for the most part, I have a solid idea, and it goes as the piece develops. My idea changes because usually where it is at the beginning stage, it never actually ends up at the end. My true sketch, if you want to know what I mean, you know.
Do you have any events coming up? Because I seen on your site that you have these open events that, you know, people are able to come and find, and I see that a lot of people are definitely talking about your artwork. Do you have any events coming up to where people can see you live, actually see all your stuff?
I know my agent's working on some stuff right now. So it's cooking. I don't
Nothing you can make public
right. Nothing
yet.
I can make public yet. But I mean, always just check my site out or go stalk me on Instagram.
I was just gonna say, what's your website? Give us your Instagram, your website. Give us everything. We're utterly obsessed with you. This is how my brain works.
Really?
Totally uninterested or utterly obsessed.
Utterly
I'm utterly obsessed with you.
No, I'm the same way. No, I mean, just check my Instagram, which is Allison Dayka, ALLISONDAYKA, and then you can just Google me. It comes my website's the same, AllisonDayka.com.
I love that she's Googleable.
I'm so Googleable. And go ahead, stalk me.
Did the transition from moving upstate to New York do a really big change within your art?
I mean, well, originally I'm from upstate New York, from New Paltz area, like that's
Yo.
Woodstock. I know I'm a hippie.
Woodstock.
I lived in New Paltz.
I lived in Newburgh.
No way.
Throw parties in New
Oh
Paltz.
gosh, with all the little the New Paltz, the SUNY New Paltz, like crazy, the little druggy town.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but,
Yeah.
but I love, like, my family's from Brooklyn. Both my parents are from Brooklyn, so I had moved down here like over 5-6 years ago now. It's definitely changed. My style has changed. I'm so much more New York.
You're based in Brooklyn now?
I'm based in Brooklyn now.
Why all the artists? It seems like all the artists are based in Brooklyn.
Brooklyn's cool.
It
Anyone
is
else that told you
I mean,
otherwise?
fucking Brooklyn trendy artist fuckers.
Yeah, I'm a Brooklyn girl. All
I
the
like
way.
that. I'm not mad at it.
The parking sucks though.
Well, listen, you know what I mean? It was definitely great having you. We don't want you to leave just yet because we got one more thing we got to do. You got to do this.
When?
Well, we can't tell you. We can't tell you until the end.
Listen. I'm not into.
She's not into thruples, guys.
Tell everybody real quick where to find you.
Okay. Find me on Instagram, AllisonDayka.com. But stalk me on Instagram. I'm an Instagram whore and Snapchat. I am obsessed with Snapchat.
Oh my God! You found a friend in Rel. He's a Snapchat whore too.
Are you really?
I'm a Snapchat, like my Snapchat is so.
Like if his Snapchat, his Snapchat would have STDs by now. If it was like that, yes.
That's bad. But yeah, Snapchat, that's bad. You should go get tested.
Because you're that much of a whore on Snapchat.
I'm not a whore, right?
Listen,
It's comedy.
my only thing is this: is that he goes and rambles and rambles and rambles, and it got.
But it is not. Is it not funny?
It is funny, but you know what? Sometimes I just want to when you kick back on the Snapchat, like you hit it and you just like, we got to go on with this. Sometimes you got some really clear points, but you talk a lot of shit on Snapchat.
That's what it's for.
It's called Talk Shit Tuesdays.
You already know. But
Definitely.
listen, we got to get into that bulletins by Miss Madam Bullet. So what you got going on for the bulletins? Let them know.
So a couple of quick thank yous and shout outs. So yesterday, shout out to the Sporty Thieves. Yes. Shout out to the Sporty Thieves. From us, you have $1 on the bus. So shout out to Sporty Thieves, man. I opened, me and my husband, Ty Flows, opened up for them yesterday. I did a quick comedy set to open up the show.
Okay.
The Sporty Thieves are going to be touring, so this is kind of like one of the stops on the tours. I did my comedy thing. My husband Ty Flows did his montage music thing. It was amazing. It was a great. It was a great.
Definitely.
Huh?
Like we gotta come in and see you live because.
You guys, man,
You got to get up there with that.
You guys, you absolutely. Yo, fuck that. You could be my hype man, yo.
You
You can be my hype man. You know what I mean? Either you be my dummy. You know I am a ventriloquist. I sit you on my lap and shit.
This is how Real Holla started. The first thing I ever did was stand-up comedy.
I believe it. See, I believe it. So we had that. That was a hit. That was amazing. It was a Generation X concert, and so we went around, different places. XL and Livewire Style were the people who put it together. So they went around, Virginia and things like that, and all over the lower states to bring people from the lower states up here.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
So it's not just about local artists. It's about underground artists in general supporting.
Yeah.
Cool.
So we had that. Coming up, it's going to be a Halloween party. It's going to be quite crazy in Cafe Soleil in New Jersey. And it's going to be, what I like about this place, man, is very organic. Allison, actually, there would be a great place for you to showcase your artwork.
Really?
They have like a front gallery. Which is awesome.
I love this.
Yeah, it's a nice spot. It's a BYOB spot. So you can bring your own food and bring your own thing. And it's a very home-like feel. It's only $10 to get in. So they're having a Halloween party. Me and my husband are going to be performing again, and we're going to be doing a special Halloween set.
Oh wow!
Which is going to be fun. So what we got going on New York speaking, because it is Halloween. So again, before I get into the Halloween, don't forget to donate. Breast Cancer Awareness Month. It is also Domestic Violence Awareness Month. Don't forget to wear purple and pink. And it is also National Hispanics Month as well. Okay. They stop it. Really, we don't get a full month. The Latinos only get 2 weeks, and it ended like on the 18th National Hispanics Month. But so what? So also we got going on in New York, the New York City Hayride, which is dope because the Hayrides always happen upstate. So if you guys, they have it during the day for kids. During the evening is a little more scary, so you don't want to bring your kids during that. You can catch it. I think it's nychayride.com.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to bring my little brother.
It's definitely something worth going. I did a hayride upstate. It wasn't as far as all the other ones, but
Headless Horseman and stuff like that.
I did the Headless Horseman last year.
It's not good anymore.
It's not. I almost got into into a fight. Yeah, it was, and I'm a nice person, so so that's what's going on in New York City, the area hysteria. It's Bullets Bulletin, man. Don't forget to tune in next week. We got more murder ear to the streets, or ear to the Ave, than my little bulletins, you know. And if you guys got any bulletins, you know, just email the Holla Hour or hit us up on our Instagram. You got anything cool or fun going on? Any great places to donate? Any things that are going on with the kids? Anything good, man? Anything good and fun, wholesome? We like to hear about, because we hear about all this talk and shit we fucking do here.
Yeah.
Well, listen, you know how we got to end the show, and we end the show every time. Make you want to holla. Now, this is the time of the show where you tell the people something that makes you want to holler, and you give them one thing that makes you want to holler. We're going to let you go last so you can see how this goes.
yeah.
It could be good, it could be bad, but just one thing
that makes you want to holler.
All right?
Okay.
All right. So, set it off, Madam Bullet, because you wasn't here last week, and we missed you, so now you got to set it off.
You know what makes me want to holler?
What?
Rude people. Rude fucking people, man. Do me a favor. You see somebody with a cane, or you see somebody with a cane. You see somebody limping. You see somebody fucked up, man. You see a pregnant woman. Give that bitch a fucking seat on the bus. Give her a fucking seat on the train. That's the kind of shit that makes me want to holler for the dollar, baby.
Give you that.
Give you that. Murder.
What makes me want to holler? Man, let me tell you, I was on Instagram right the other day, and
We only got 30 seconds, but
but the thing is, what makes me want to holler is some really nice eyes. I don't mean it in a way that's bad, but girl, I seen some eyes that I was just like, wow, you finna be my third boo. Like, so that's what makes me want to holler. Some really nice, dreamy eyes.
2 boos.
3, maybe 4. Anyways, boo. Boo.
MAV got a roster.
Boo thing, right?
Okay.
That's it.
That's what makes
Shout outs to Boo.
Well,
Will make you want to holler, Rel.
yo, I'm really getting to the point. Oh man, like, please don't give me a gun, because I'm gonna start shooting.
Oh my
I'm gonna just
gosh.
start shooting cabs, because if one more dude honks his horn as soon as the light turns green, as like this is NASCAR, I promise you, I'm gonna lose it. I promise you, if another car behind me honks the horn and the light just turned green, I'm gonna get out the car.
You are not about that life.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm that person. I'm a Leadfoot, and I am that person that blows the horn. I don't even like. It's not even like a toot. It's like, hey, move out the way.
Listen. Don't get your car shot out. I'm like, I'm about to start a movement. I'm about to make a nice little bumper magnet, or put something in my window saying, if you honk your horn, I'm gonna shoot you.
And we are no longer, due to the high cost of ammunition, we are no longer providing warning shots.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Miss Allison Dayka, our guest of honor of the evening this week. What makes you want to holler for the dollar mama?
Okay, what makes me want to holler right now? Right now. I've been driving a lot, and honestly, I can't take drivers that like make the left-hand turn from the right lane.
Ooh,
like,
okay.
oh, that just like that just
It burns your butter?
Oh, I've gotten out the car and yelled at cab drivers. Like, my mom is a witness. I do this all the time. I'm that crazy person, but it just gets under my skin like a bad driver.
I'm
So
with you.
that's yeah.
Well, listen, Miss Allison Dayka, thank you for
thank
coming.
you so
I'm
much.
going to give you real claps.
Yay, thank
Not
you
the
guys.
in-studio claps. Yay.
That
Thank
thing
you.
is-
So beautiful. I'm gonna have to take you on a date. No, I'm for real though. Yeah, no, I'm gonna.
All right, we'll schedule something. You and me.
Wait, I'm left out.
Okay,
What am
all right,
I?
you're
It's because
coming,
I'm
you're
fat. I get it. I get it.
Whatever.
Fuck that. Talk shit Tuesday, yo. On the Holla Hour.
Whatever. I'm gonna just have her come to my house and paint. So whatever.
Thank you everybody for tuning in, and
Yes.
make sure you tune in every single Tuesday at 7. And I appreciate everyone who has been on the check-in. Shout outs to everyone who's been supporting us
No
since
doubt.
day one. And
Murder, don't forget to tell them your new Instagram, man, because people are looking for you and they can't find
I
you,
know.
and you just changed it, so you need to tell everybody your new
okay, so
Instagram.
my new everything is M Avenue NY at whatever.
Yeah,
Alright?
At Gmail, at .com, IG,
everything.
lo de Twitter, lo de todo. And I am Madam Bullet, MADAME_BULLET. You can book me, Madam Bullet, AOL, IG, Twitter, all that. And on YouTube, youtube.com/sexy, CYPRESS, Sexy Cypress.
Yes. And you can find us all on the Holla Hour, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Also, I'm your boy Rel Holla, everything, RELHOLLA. Yell at me. We are out of here. Make sure you stay tuned in because the lovely ladies of the Penthouse Suite up next.
Yes,
It's your boy
I love them.
Holla. We are out of here. We got to go. See y'all next Tuesday, man.
Shout out to Ty Flows, Free Dama, man.
Stand over there and I get a push off for you.
She said, I don't want